Democrat Party of 2020, not lumping the whole history of it, but the Democrat Party of 2020 has a patriotism problem. And people get uncomfortable when you say that. And look, it doesn't do me any pleasure to say that. I don't feel good about saying it, but what else am I supposed to take from this? And I understand that the history of the world is one political party in whatever nation you talk about, pointing fingers at the other party, saying they hate the country, that person hates the country. I wouldn't say that, people, if we were arguing about taxes. I wouldn't say it if we were arguing about spending, although I don't understand how you could possibly spend your nation into debt and claim you love your country. But still, let's say I would give you that. I wouldn't even say it about an issue I feel passionate about, but some don't, abortion. I wouldn't go there. But I will say it when it comes to illegal immigrants, when it comes to illegal immigration. How can you stand up, claim to love your country, which is made up of your people, by saying your country and your people should be flooded by citizens of somewhere else? That doesn't work. The math on that doesn't work. I don't get to say, hey, I love my kids. I think we'll take in every homeless kid off the street. Well, I can't afford to feed everybody, then my kids will starve. It doesn't work that way, ladies and gentlemen. Either you love your country or you don't. If you were to look at the modern day Democrat Party, what exactly would you do differently off of their platform? What would you change if you were trying to bankrupt the United States of America and bring it down? Tell me, I'm all ears. It does me no pleasure to say it. I'm all ears. I want to know. We have Medicare for all. What did we hear yesterday? Elizabeth Warren's plans add up to $100 trillion. That's financial collapse, ladies and gentlemen, long before you ever get to $100 trillion. That's the Weimar Republic, where you have wheelbarrows full of cash that you're shoveling into the fireplace because your money's not worth anything anymore. That's Banana Republic stuff. That's people taking to the streets with their weapons stuff because there's no more food and gasoline. It looks like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. That's what that is. That's not patriotism. And when you say to illegal immigrants, you're all welcome here, flood our border, we deserve it, that's hatred of your own country. And I will say this, and I struggle to find a historical equivalent to this. The modern left does hate the United States of America. They are actively working against it. And I tell you, I talk history every single day. I struggle to find a historical equivalent to that. Even the Bolsheviks, the worst disgusting people, the worst people in the history of mankind, weren't actively working to destroy their own country. They wanted to destroy their own government, but they didn't throw open their borders and say everybody's welcome. Nevertheless, that's what we have now. And that's not an abnormality. That's the platform of the modern Democrat Party. We all remember that debate where they were asked, would you provide health care to illegal immigrants? Every single Democrat on stage running for president raised their hands, every single one of them. AOC's out with another doozy. Here she is.
Organizing is about tipping people off if you start to see that ICE and CBP are in communities to try to keep people safe. I'm not here to reform some of these systems when we talk about immigration. I'm here because Senator Sanders has actually committed to breaking up ICE and CBP. That's why I'm here.
Informing illegal immigrants if ICE is in the neighborhood? Breaking up ICE? ICE is not some Gestapo group. ICE is just a group tasked with deporting people who are here illegally. That's all ICE's mission is. We are now actively protecting illegal immigrants. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not some dog catcher in some podunk town. That's a United States Congresswoman from the city of New York City. What are we to do with this? I mean, Tom Homan has a great question.
It's an extremely stupid statement made by somebody I never consider real smart anyways. But here's an elected lawmaker. She's a congresswoman standing on a stage telling people how to obstruct ICE, tipping off people that ICE is looking for. And she needs to realize 9 out of 10 of everybody ICE arrested last year was a convicted criminal or pending criminal charges. Let me talk about a few. Last year, 137,000 criminals, 2,000 were murders, 12,000 sex offenses, 45,000 assaults, 62,000 10,000 drug offenses, 10,000 weapons offenses, and she wants the community to tip these people off. The ICE is in their neighborhood operating. ICE's job is already extremely dangerous. Now she's making it more dangerous. And she's one of these Democrats keeps saying, no one's above the law. The president is above the law. We need to impeach the president because he's not above the law. But apparently illegal aliens are above the law because ICE isn't allowed to arrest them. It's a ridiculous statement.
It's more than a ridiculous statement. It's flat out un-American, and it's worse than that. It's anti-American, ladies and gentlemen. That is anti the United States of America. If you want your borders open, if you want illegal immigrants, criminal illegal immigrants, to be tipped off before they could be apprehended and deported by ICE, you hate your own country. I'm sorry, I don't have a nicer way to put it, and I'm not going to change.